Good morning, all of you. So today we'll discuss numericals on the general thermodynamic process. Means like if they give any equation, how we can manage things. So what we focus till now is only on the basic process like isothermal, adiabatic, isochoric, isobar. If any general thermodynamic process comes, okay, how to manage that particular thing. I think this will be the conclusion of thermodynamics. You need not to get scared of any equation or any process, let it be. Yes, okay, you can find out the work done, eat, absorb all the quantities. There's a general conclusion. This will help you a lot. After this, we'll go for the chamber problem, like if a spring force, friction, because thermodynamics what happens, the gas will exert a force, no? So along with the the pressure force, if a friction, the tension, then the spring force, then the weight, if they come into picture, then how to manage. Okay, these are the types of questions what we'll be discussing. So today we'll focus on general thermodynamic process here. Okay, let me begin with the first numerical. So already you know little bit some thing that one. So I'll start with let pressure equal to alpha, where alpha is some constant. So n moles of an ideal gas will undergo this particular process where the pressure and volume are related by this one. So what I'm asking is like, find the molar heat capacity of a gas. And I'll come. So find the, let me write the first thing. No? Find the molar heat capacity of a of n moles of monatomic gas which undergo a thermodynamic process where alpha is some constant. It can be. Okay, the condition is what he has put. What do you mean by molar heat capacity? Okay, let's go back to the calorimetry we have started. So already for a gases, I'll supply Q amount of heat. It was having temperature T1. After some time, on observing heat Q, it will attain a temperature T2. Okay, what is Q is equal to number of moles N. This is C, no? C delta T, you write it. And this molar capacity, you can define N delta T. Okay, let's do one thing. Molar different process, no? So first different process, then what will happen to molar capacity? First isothermal process. Let me start from here. In isothermal process, what is delta T? Zero, no? Delta T will be zero. If delta T is zero, then molar capacity, how much? It will become infinite. Adiabatic process. In adiabatic process, the Q itself is zero. If Q zero, molar capacity will be zero. What do you mean by molar capacity infinity? It can absorb any amount of heat. What do you mean by zero? It cannot absorb heat. Then isobar. Isobaric process, Q is non-zero, delta U is non-zero. So Q, what you can write? Delta U plus W, when you solve it, no, you'll end up with Cp. Isochoric. Isochoric process. The same, C will become Cv. Look at this now. So for a given gas, for a given gas, so don't think that this is some gas, this is some gas. A given gas only, depending upon the conditions what we set up, it will have different molar capacity. Altogether, this molar capacity, its value ranges from -infinity to +infinity. In general, the value of C varies from minus infinity to plus infinity. What do you mean by negative? What do you mean by positive? Positive means if it absorbs heat, temperature will increase. C negative means if it absorbs heat, temperature decreases. As the gas will behave like that also. Not possible in liquids or gases. Not possible in liquid gases, but it can happen here. If it absorbs heat, C positive means absorbs heat, temperature increases. C negative means absorbs heat, temperature decreases. Okay, no, so these are the basic idea of the molar capacity. Means now, so shall I say that molar capacity depends upon the what type of process it will undergo. If it undergoes isothermal, it will have infinite value. Adiabatic process 0, isobaric CP. The same C will become that value. Some other, so for monatomic gas, so CP is how much? 5R by 2, CV is 3R by 2. Diatomic gas again will have different values. So therefore, what shall we put it here now? For a given gas, it can have any value from minus infinity to plus infinity. It all depends upon what process it will undergo. We know only this 4 basic process I have given. Now, is it a basic process? No, it is some other process. So we have to calculate whatever the molar capacity. Okay, everywhere I'll be using this particular formula. Getting some method, this one. So that's why the gases are used in application. So you might have studied in chemistry why gases are given so important than liquid solids, because the gas what will happen, I can make them to undergo any process, but liquids and solids will not permit. That's why the engineer will allow to. Why C is positive negative means it all depends upon situation, ma. You should not ask why in science. Huh? Why refrigerator is there in your home means what you say. For some application, yes, for some applications I need C negative, for some applications I need C positive. Okay, now let's get into, we have to calculate molar capacity for such a process. See, we know for isothermal process, are you seeing? We know for adiabatic process. Similarly, for this process, what is molar capacity? Is it isothermal? Is it adiabatic? Is it isobaric? Is it isochoric? No, general thermodynamic process here. For all general thermodynamic process, there's a formula. So what is the thing? Ideal gas equation, there's a definition, C equal to Q N delta T. Or what I'll do is, I'll go for first law of thermodynamics. So these are the ideal gas equation, molar capacity definition, first law of thermodynamics. These are the things which I'll be using to solve today all the problems what all we encounter. Okay, let's do one thing. First, we'll calculate the work done, because the temperature is what I'm going to change from T1 to 2, which will undergo in a process P equal to alpha V. Let the temperature of gas change from T1 to T2, or let it vary by an amount delta T. In any process, what is work done? In any process, work done is integral of P dV alpha V dV. The temperature of gas is varying. Okay, this will become alpha V square by 2 T1, T2 minus T1 it is. Upper limit. So the temperature of gas is what? A quantity which I can very easily let it change. But can we apply the limits? Yes, no problem. So again, I'll use ideal gas equation. Alpha V square, no? P equal to PV equal to nRT. So can I now substitute? Let me substitute alpha V. So therefore, alpha V square, what you can write? nRT. This I'm going to substitute here. Let n equal to 1 mole, we'll take it. It'll be easy for us. So alpha V square, what we can write now? RT by 2. RT by 2. So T1 minus T2. So what is work done by the gas will be R by 2. T2 minus T1. We know change in intensity. What is change in intensity? Number of moles we took one, no? So CV T2 minus T1. Okay, let's come for the definition. What is C equal to? Qn delta T. Number of moles, I picked up one. What is Q equal to in first law of thermodynamics? So delta U by delta T, W by delta T. Delta T is what? Change in temperature. Okay, delta U by delta T, you can write it as CV. W by delta T, you can write it as R by 2. For monoatomic gas, what is the value of CV? Monoatomic is telling CV is 3R by 2. So substitute this. So molar heat capacity for a process which will undergo P equal to alpha V. Pressure varies linearly is given by this particular formula. Is it isothermal process? No, some process. Let's not bother. What is the molar capacity will be this much here. Getting some. So I think it's a very generalized thing. You need not to bother anything very big here. I'll scroll down. Let me take to the next problem. Just see once the same method what happened will be using almost in several problems. The same idea. Shall I scroll down? Okay, no. Okay, let me give next question. One mole of monoatomic gas undergo a process B equal to A T to power of B. A and B are constants. Find molar heat capacity of the given gas. Look at now, the volume is proportional to temperature like this. So he's asking now, okay, get an expression for the molar heat capacity. See, in any process, C equal to Q delta T. There's a generalized formula, do remember, N delta T or dQ by N dt. It all depends upon the situations. Okay, there's the first problem. So try once, then I'll come into the picture. Okay, again, where do we'll start? First work done we'll calculate, it'll be easier. So usually what is the parameter? The temperature of gas will be varying it by an amount delta T or T1 to T2. So work done equal to integral of PdV. P what you can write it as R T by V. Okay, I should replace V and dV. So V I know A T to power of B are there. What to do with the dV? So we know A T to power of, I'll differentiate A B T to power of B minus 1 dt. So let me replace dV as this particular value. And V value will not say the above equation RT. So what is V equal to? A T to power of B. In place of dV, AB T B minus 1 dt. Let the temperature change from 0 to delta T. So usually the temperature of gas is what will be varying it. So the next step will be W is equal to, so A get cancels. So shall we write here, this is T integral of R T1 minus B T to power of B minus 1 dt. I'll read it, you'll get confused. So where all needed, I'll write down the equation. So these two will cancel out. So we'll be left over with RB outside integral of dt. So therefore work done by gas is how much? RB delta T. Let's directly go for the molar capacity formula. C equal to Q N delta T. Let me assume N equal to 1. Q equal to delta U plus W by delta. N equal to 1 I substituted. So delta U by delta T, W by delta T. Delta U by delta T should be CV. What is the value of W? RB delta T by delta T. Solving this, it all depends upon the value of B. So let me go for it. Monoatomic gas. For monoatomic gas, let me do it. Already monoatomic gas he has given, no? 3R by 2 plus RB. Okay, you see now. If B equal to 1, what process it will be? So let me write it here. Value of B. B equal to 1. So what is the process it will undergo? Anybody? Can you say what is the process?
Isobaric.
Isobaric process. Okay, fine. So let it B equal to minus 1. What is the molar capacity? Will be Cp, no? It is, or which is equal to how much? 5R by 2. Monoatomic gas, what is value of Cp? 5R by 2. If it is minus 1, B equal to minus 1. Okay, let me put B equal to minus 1. How much it will become? R by 2. So can you say anything about the process?
No, sir.
Is it some general thermodynamic process, right? GTP. B equal to 2, let me write it. If I write B equal to 2, it will be general thermodynamic process. Then B equal to 2, it will be 2 to the 4, 4, 7 R by 2. So what engineer will do is, he will design a machine which will control the value of B. That's all. A cylinder will be there. I'll fill up a gas. There will be a piston. I can supply it or I can extract it. Then there'll be one machine will be there which will control the value of B. By using that machine, what happen? I can make the gas to undergo any of the process. See, with every passing year, we are getting very highly performing vehicles and the refrigerators and the engines. No, any reason for that? The reason for is the because of this thinking. How nicely you design, how nicely you can control the value of B. What happen? You can make the gas to undergo such a process here. So what is a gas for an engineer? No, gas is some sort of like a magical thing it is. So using gas, what happen? He can perform most of the operations what he needed. You look at the vehicles, no, especially four-wheeler, two-wheeler, or the engines. If you see, no, with every passing year, we are getting best performing vehicles, or you can say the cranes. No, you can see that how it is possible because of this gas only. Getting the idea? So what engineer will do? He will design a machine which will control the value of B, and he can make the gas to undergo any process. He can now perform most of the operations with the help of gas. Okay, gas will choose what process will undergo, or an engineer will choose what process it should undergo. Please, anybody wants to answer? If you say, no, sir, gas will choose what process it will undergo means, okay, we'll stop thermodynamics. Oh, Let's not discuss. It will become stupidity here. What is the gas? Gas is having any intellectual power that it will decide today more. Okay, today Wednesday 8 o'clock, I'll undergo isothermal. Okay, tomorrow Thursday I'll undergo adiabatic. Is it like that? Gas is some sort of a non-living substance. No, how do it can decide what process it will undergo? So who will decide what process it must undergo? The engineer. That's all. There's the idea of this thermodynamics here. Okay, fine. So the value of B can be anything. Okay, now I will do one thing. Let me take B equal to minus 3 by 2. Very interesting thing you're going to see now. Yeah. What will happen? See. Anybody? B equal to, so C0. C0 means it will become adiabatic. Are you getting now? Just by varying B what pen I can make the gas to undergo any process. I need not to do anything. Getting some picture? Okay, now let's take the next one. I think the same thing. Okay, I'm good. Change little bit of equation. You have to find out the molar heat capacity. Proceed in the same way, just now what I discussed. In the same way you have to proceed. So first we'll do one thing. This one P equal to AT to power of. So I'll let me write P equal to, this will be R T by V. V equal to R by A T to power of 1 minus B. dV, this I can write it as R by A minus 1 into dt. So RA 1 minus B T to power of minus B dt. This is the value of dV. P I can write ATB. Okay, let's come for the work done. Any process work done. Any process, this is what we concluded. The first law of thermodynamics, integral of P dV. Okay, now what is the value of? Let me go for like this. So P equal to AT to power of B. dt is what? R by A 1 minus B T to power of minus B dt. 0 to delta T. A get cancels. So R into 1 minus B integral of dt 0 to delta T. Okay, there's everything. Okay, there's a work done by the gas. Let's keep it here. Now directly let me go for molar heat capacity definition. Q by delta T. So what is Q is equal to delta U plus W, or delta U by delta T, W by delta T. So this is CV R 1 minus B delta T by delta T. Okay, no. Okay, I ended up monoatomic gas, no? So this will be 3R by 2 plus R minus RB. Let me write it. So this will be 5R by 2 minus RB. So what is our formula finally? Let's get into the discussion. the value of B process and the molarity capacity. Let B equal to 1. Anybody wants to say?
Isochoric.
Isochoric. So this will be equal to 1. It will become 3R by 2. B equal to -1. Some general thermodynamic process, 7R by 2. B equal to 0. Isobar. Okay. Isobar, so how much it is? 5R by 2. Uh, 5R by 2. B equal to 5R by 2. Or it's a 5 by 2.
Adiabatic.
See, just by wearing B, no, I'm making it to undergo. See, this is the what the thermodynamics. Thermodynamics is not something like I'll plot graphs, I'll do that. Okay, I'll find out efficiency. This is thermodynamics. A cylinder, gas should be filled up. There is a piston, mechanical work. You want to become engineer, you should think like this. You want to become like a just like a some want to learn, no, you learn like that what is there in chemistry. I should not scold chemistry. So there you are bothered about the gas. It is very important. It's not that one. So since I'm a physics teacher, I should talk like this only. Actually, directly we should start with what? We should start with this molarity capacity only. This is the core central part of the total thermodynamics. Here only just adjust the value of B equal to 1 minus 1, all processes will undergo. Okay, B equal to 2. Let's see what we get it. B equal to 2. R by 2. Next, if I... So I'm not against chemistry. Just like as a physics teacher, I should be a little bit emotional, no? So all of you want to become engineer, I should inspire you to, okay, see, this is what we needed. Huh? That is the only intention, not to scold chemistry teacher or not to insult anybody. Huh? Some of you might like chemistry teacher very much. And before you is my best friend. Huh? So every year it happens. Huh? Let's go for another thing. Okay, now let me make B equal to 3. Let's see, very interesting thing you are going to see it. Anybody value?
Minus R.
Minus R by 2.
Yes, sir.
What do you mean by negative? If it absorbs heat, temperature decreases. If it gives off heat, temperature increases. Sir, how it is possible? It is possible for gas, that's all. Okay, you may take higher value, 4 also. So 4 2 ja 8, 5 minus 8, 3. So general thermal process, 3R by 2. Are you getting now? Negative molarity capacity. So what do you mean by C positive? C positive is what we should interpret. T increases when gas absorbs heat. C negative, how you should interpret? Temperature increases when gas rejects heat. Temperature decreases when gas. An engineer needs a situation of this kind. Yes, he will design the thermodynamic system of this nature. Okay, fine. These are the some. I think this is a very generalized thing and very important also. You check it. Okay, let's take the next situation. Not only volume, pressure, temperature. Even I can bring 1 mole of monoatomic gas undergo a thermodynamic process in which internal energy of gas varies with the volume U equal to A V B. So there's a internal energy. Intensity of gas, it varies with volume like this. With volume as U equal to A V to power of B. Find molar heat capacity of the given gas. Okay, what you are going to do now? It will vary as a intensity can vary, even work done will vary. So anything can happen. Slowly, I'll push you to the higher levels. Slowly, I'm dragging you to higher levels. So we don't have anything. So directly, we know intensity is a function of temperature U equal to alpha T. That's all, no? In any process, intensity, what is alpha? Or we know intensity should be R by gamma minus 1 into T. Let n equal to 1 so that so we can make the problem very simple. R equal to. So this R by gamma minus 1, let me call that as alpha. So shall I write? This is. So this will become A by alpha V to power of B. Just now we had a discussion temperature equal to. Okay, we'll do one thing. I'll be needing the dV no. So let me differentiate this. dA equal to A by alpha B to power of dV. Okay, this is the value of dV. So let's go for work done by the gas P dV 0 to delta T. So this should be equal to nRT or RT by V. So dV is equal to dt by alpha AB V to power of B minus V. Look at the substitution. No, this is equal to so what we can write it as like a T V should be eliminated, no? Okay, I think let me solve it this one. R T alpha AB also will come. All constant terms R alpha AB then T dt. Here it will be VB will be there. So VB what we can write alpha T by A. Next step. VB what we can write alpha T by A. So A get cancels, alpha get cancels. So what will be finally? A gets eliminated, alpha gets eliminated, T gets eliminated. So R by B is what? I'll take outside. So this is 0 to delta T. So what is work done by the gas? RB by delta T. Okay, let's go for So what happened? Alpha all. Okay, let it be. No problem. Let's see in the end what we can do it. So molar capacity is equal to C equal to Q by delta T. Delta U W by delta T. CV. What is W? This will be R by B. So finally, molar capacity equal to how much? CV by R by B. Let even int(g) vary with any quantity. Sir, int(g) varies with work done. Let it be, no problem. We can manage. Whatever equation, let him give. So who are the best friends will help you? First law of thermodynamics is one. Molar capacity definition. Ideal gas equation. Okay, are you seeing this? I'll just put so that it will be easy for you. The replacements what we are doing. Okay. Int(g) as a function of volume, int(g) or anything. So these are the types of questions what you can expect, and student must be in a better position to analyze all these things. Here also, B you can make it negative, positive, whatever things you can change it. Again, as you change the value of B, you elect B equal to 0. What do we get? B equal to 0. Anybody? A and B are constants here. A and B are constants. Okay, if B equal to 0, isothermal process. B equal to 1. Anybody wants to come in? B equal to 1.
Isobaric.
Isobaric. So as a monatomic gas, no? So isobaric process monatomic gas, 5R by 2. B equal to 2. Three R by 2. Okay, 2R. So some general thermodynamic process. B equal to -1. 3R by 2 minus R by 2 will be R. So general thermodynamic process. B equal to -1. If B equal to -1, B equal to -1. So TV equal to can we make it 0? Now what should be the value of B to make it 0?
-2/3, sir.
-2/3. This will become adiabatic. Are you? No, can we make it negative? Any value? Let me introduce that also. Anybody suggest some any value? Negative.
-1/2.
How much you'll get? This one.
-1/2, sir.
Okay, this one. Molar capacity.
That is also -1/2.
Minus R by 2. Huh? Okay, no. You see this? Engineer, no? So engineer, what happened? You should design the equipment which will control the value of B. Finish or I just retain same symbol so that you can think a lot. So you should not get confused. Sir, like he has given sir formula like this, what to do. Better remember this one you can manage very easily. Huh? Or will conclude all thing. Everything I'll make it a formula in the end. Huh? Because if I give formula in the beginning, you'll start thinking formula. In the end, I'll give a very generalized formula. All these numericals you need to solve. You can directly take help of that formula. Let me bring that in the end. No, because let me make you think now. Okay, now molar capacity should be a fixed value. Will I agree? Anybody wants to comment? Okay, or can it vary with pressure, temperature? No, it can. It need not be anything. Molar capacity, I said minus infinity to plus infinity means it can take anything. No, there's no rule that it should be like this only. Okay, let's take some situations. Let me write that explanation or question so that you'll get confused. An ideal gas as a molar capacity CV at constant volume. Find the molar heat capacity of this gas as a function of volume V if the gas undergo following processes. And the first one, P equal to P naught T equal to T naught alpha. First case we'll discuss here. I'll write it here. Let me push it. Okay, let it be. Okay, first one. It's asking now molar capacity as a function of volume. Say some mathematics. Now we know enough concepts. Some mathematics we have to. What is the molar capacity? See anything. What is the molar capacity? C equal to dq by dt 1 by n into dq by dt. There's a basic definition. So I'll begin like this. The first part of the problem we are starting. For t equal to t naught e to power of alpha. In any process, C is equal to n dt. And further dq, what you can write du plus dw n dt. Or this will become Cv plus dw n dt. Or Cv plus dw is what? P dv n dt. Okay, let's try to replace dv, dt, and p with some suitable equations. Then we'll carry on. So further, this will become Cv plus ideal gas equation PV. PV, what we can write? nRT by V dv by n dt. So n get cancels. Cv plus RTV dv dt. Let's see what all I can get from. So I have t equal to t naught alpha v. Let me differentiate this. dt is equal to t naught alpha e to power of alpha v minus 1 dv. Agreed all of you? Differentiating this equation. Differentiating this equation t naught alpha power, so like alpha v minus 1 into dv. So I got dv. Let me substitute here all the things. So the next equation will be C is equal to Cv, let me keep as it is, R, T, I'll write it as T naught e to power of alpha V. Okay, this is V. dV, dt, I'll substitute it, T naught e to power of alpha V minus V dV. dv get cancels, e to power of alpha v get cancels. Oh, exponential. No, okay, yeah, fine. They should not be there. Exponential power will not be there. Okay, yeah, I think I'm. Okay, let's solve next part. C equal to CV plus R will be there. T naught all will get cancelled, so I'll end up this much. Okay, one alpha will be there, no? DT one alpha we are missing. Yeah. C equal to CV plus R by alpha V. Okay, let's go for pressure. What we can do with pressure one? I think directly. So P dV and dt has to be replaced, no? That is there, no? Here, I brought it, no? One V is there here. This is correct. This is correct. Okay, now let's go for pressure one. Let's go for pressure one. The similar. I think I'll paste it here. Huh? We have space, no? Okay, let's take the next part. Yeah. Second one. P equal to P naught e to power of alpha v. Straight away we'll start with this formula. So where we have to this one. C is equal to CV plus P dV and dt. Somehow what happened? I should bring dV and dt here from this equation. So what I do is like ideal gas equation. I'll come to later on. Why too unnecessary? Okay, first we'll go for ideal gas equation. So expression for the temperature T is equal to now P naught. Okay, this is the temperature we know. So I'll let me differentiate this. dt equal to P naught nr V alpha e to power of alpha dV plus e to power of alpha. This is dV. So dt by dV equal to P naught nr e to power of alpha V alpha plus 1. I wanted dV by dt, no? Okay, let me directly come for the formula. C is equal to CV plus P what is P equal to? P naught e to power of alpha V dV by dt. N P naught, okay, this will be R by okay, getting this one. Molar capacity can be a function of volume, can be a function of pressure, can be a function of temperature, anything. It will be like this only. Okay, nothing. Earlier problems I just shown, it was some sort of like a constant. Here what happened, I'm just bringing it, it can vary, no. Are you getting? So please do remember some, it's a very good like a topic where any teacher will be interested to ask any question. So a student must learn the methodology here rather than something. But the very basic formulas, what are the basic formulas? If you look at, no, there's a definition, no, molar capacity. Next, ideal gas equation, PV equal to nRT. Then C equal to first law of thermodynamics, dq equal to du plus dw. Ideal gas equation. I think these are enough. You have to search for the what is the question? How, what he is asking? Okay, how we can find out? Little bit mathematics, you have to be alert. Sure, definitely I can say this, rather than concept, it's a practice, just mere mathematics it is. Okay, let me take you to the next set of questions. In a thermodynamic system, it is. A gas undergo following process, dq equal to 2 du plus dw, 3w. Okay, it's telling there is some thermodynamic system is there in which a gas undergo falling process, dq equal to 2 du plus 3w. What do you mean by Gayatri? What is can this method be applied to any general process? What is the question? First of all, I'm not getting. You can unmute and you can clarify your doubt. Yeah.
Sir, the before question, sir, can we apply to any general process, sir?
No, he has asked a question like a where the pressure varies as a function of volume. He is asking you to derive molar capacity as a function of volume. What he has asked question, I think that we have to follow. No.
Okay, sir.
See, one thing, don't generalize it. That's a major problem what everyone is having because we don't want to take risk. Means, what is the type of science we want? We want a science where what will happen? One formula for one chapter. That is not possible. Come out of this mindset. You'll enjoy the physics. Again and again, I'm telling, this is for everyone, not for one specific. Don't come out of mindset. That's called like a shell thinking because students want some sort of a at least 5-6 formulas so that they can solve any problem. There's no such thing. Every question open, let's think and do compare. Compare you when you compare different questions open, the difference will come. The difference will help you to analyze. There is a method. So what a student should do: learn, then compare, then have a conclusion, not mere conclusion. Nothing wrong. You have to compare things, but you have to conclude. And don't expect that there'll be one formula. With that formula, you can solve any problem in a chapter. Not possible. If that is the case, then it would have been nicer. There's no need of coaching for you. Textbook would have printed that formula. You would have read, understood. Then you can solve any problem. Not possible. Okay, now is asking, find the equation for the, in a thermal system, the gas undergo falling process. Find the okay, let me clearly explain. What do you mean by equation for the process? Find or derive the relationship find all the parameters find how the parameters of gas are related. See, my replies are very harsh. Don't get hurt. Hmm? Because I want you to really, because if I just reply it very sweetly, pleasantly, you'll take it very lightly. That I think so. Definitely, if any of your father is an engineer, no, you ask your father how you'll behave. You have to behave little bit some harsh way, that one, because then only things will get into picture. Not every time, but some core ideas, no, I should reply very strongly, so that okay, sir, like a told like this, you'll be alert. That's the method. Huh? Okay, now he's asking, says all of a sudden earlier some equations, no something. So now he is bringing dq, du all, and he's asking how parameters of gas related. What do you mean by parameters? Very strange word. Anybody? Parameters, or if you want, you can write variables. There's another word you can write. What are variables of gas? Pressure, volume, temperature, because they are the things what happen which I can very easily know. So they're called variables here. So how pressure, volume, or pressure, temperature, or volume, temperature are related. Okay, let me start with there's the first question. Now, I think we had such a question. Okay, first, in the end, I'll comment it so that you'll understand the DQ. What is the first law of thermodynamics? Any process. So there's a given thing. Now, from first law of thermodynamics, dq equal to du plus dw. Okay, let me substitute this above here. So this will become du plus 2dw 0, or dw okay, no, yeah. So du is equal, what is du equal to? In NCV delta T or NCV dt. In any process, what is dw? PdV. Okay, now let me use ideal gas equation. NCV dt 2, this will be NRTV. N get cancels, so dt by two R by CV dV by V. Okay, let's integrate this. Okay, there's limits. Let me put T1, T2. Okay, this 2R by CV. CV is let it be monatomic gas or diatomic gas it be. So let me write in terms of that one only. So log of T2 by T1 V1. So this will be minus 2R by CV. Or this, if I rewrite, okay, fine. Huh? Let me take log on exponential on both sides. So eliminating that, T2 by T1 is equal to V1 by V2 R by 2R by CV. So T2 V2 2R by CV equal to T1 V1. So what is the generalized equation? What is R? CV R by gamma minus 1, we can write it as. R by gamma minus 1. So this will become TV 2 okay, this is the equation. Huh? Are you getting? So this is the pressure. No, sir, I want temperature, pressure. You again use ideal gas equation, eliminate V. Anything you can bring it. So like this, the temperatures and volumes are related. I think you have come this question in on Sunday. You wrote this exam, no? Which is of this kind. See, this is the state of the teachers themselves. Some of the teachers, they don't know like this question when to ask, where to ask. It came in advance. Am I right?
Yes, sir.
It came in advance. So we have a set of teachers where this question when to teach and when not to teach also we don't know, but they will teach. So what's happening here? In books questions are there, directly they'll just practice and they'll come and teach, finish over. So there's a major problem that is occurring in most of the third world countries. See, if you have a book and in the book solutions are there, this is what happens. So therefore a textbook should not have solutions. Very dangerous. If textbook is not having solutions, no, if a teacher also should prefer a book which will not have solution, then what happens? The teacher will think and come. If solutions are there, he'll practice and come. This is what happening. So in most of the ITJ coaching, the 60% of teachers will be like that, where they just know question answers, no concept, nothing. And student also, if you learn just question answer, this is what happens. So when to ask this question itself, we don't know. So something it's related to some general thermodynamic process, no, it is. And our syllabus is basic process. Okay, now are you getting this one? If they ask you like this also, don't get scared. The method is same. Huh? I'll give one more. Let's see that how you do this. Same sentence will pick up. dq equal to 2 du. Okay, he's asking the equation of variable. And molar heat capacity also is asking. dq, find how parameters of gas are related. Variables of gas, I'll write it. Gas related, ein molar heat capacity. Okay, now what you're going to do, you are going to bring the first law of thermodynamics into picture. 2 du, dq equal to 2 du, dq equal to du plus dw. So therefore dw equal to du. dw is what you can write p dv, du equal to c dt. This will be NR. Okay, this will be dV by V. Let's integrate V1, V2, the same procedure. So log of V2 by V1, CVNR is equal to log of T2 by T1. Log of V2. So this will be log of CV by NR. Eliminating log. So V2 by V1 equal to T2 by T1. Okay, one n should be here, no? I think this n will not be there. Okay, no. So this will be CV equal to, let me write CV equal to R by gamma minus 1. R will get eliminated. So 1 by gamma minus 1. So this will be, the equation will be V2 T2 V1 T1. So general equation will be V T to power of minus 1 gamma minus 1. He's asking molar capacity. Let's get into that part. So molar capacity formula will be, so what to write here? CV, shall we directly go for dW by dt? What is dW? dW is equal to here du. From where I'm bringing? Here is what we obtain, no? So du by dt, what we can write it as? CV. To CV it is. CV for monatomic gas 3R by 2, diatomic gas 5R by 2. Small ideas, very important, especially objective, no? And let's take the, okay, we have done so many things here, no, of all this. Okay, we could have summarized everything by using polytropic process. I think the formulas which I'm going to present is very important. It's saying polytropic process. Anything, you can just manage what all we discussed now. There's everything, the whole discussion, what happened, you can just take help of this one. So what is telling? PV to the power of X equal to constant. The molar capacity is given by R by X minus 1. So R by 1 minus X it is. I suggest you student, you must remember this, very, very, very important. Sir, what is the use of this? And whatever the work done, you can also, there's a molar capacity, directly put the value of X, it's over. Okay, after this, what about the work done, sir? How you can calculate the work done all? Even the work done also can be obtained here. Work done, the formula will be R delta T. The same similar way we have to derive it. This is the formula. For 1 mole of gas is defining R delta T 1 minus X. Straight away put it. Okay, let's, sir, we are not understanding. Okay, we'll do one thing. Let's take one thing. So they say, sir, from how you derived, anybody? How you derived means what shall I reply? Sir, how you wrote molar capacity directly in terms of X? We have done from today in the beginning, we have started, no? The same procedure is what you have to apply here. Okay, let's start with for a monoatomic gas. For a monoatomic gas. So this is some equation they are given. I want molar capacity for a given gas, for a monoatomic gas, which will undergo process like this. I think let me write question. Huh? It will be easy for you. What all we done, no, everything what we are making it as a formula discussion. Find the molar capacity of a monoatomic gas which undergo following process. Okay, no. So he has given equation like this. In place of, but sir, like you said use formula, but here we have what we have? Temperature volume, but you given pressure volume. Can I convert this in terms of this? I'll use ideal gas equation. So temperature, what we can write it as? Let it be a temperature, what we can write it as? PV by R. Okay, this will be P square, V square by R square, V cube equal to B. Or further, this is P square, V to power of R. Okay, this will be B R square. Let it be. If you want to write alpha, that is no problem. Okay, further, this will be P V to power of 5 by 2, some constant. Can I rewrite? Okay, substitute molar capacity, no. Monoatomic gas, CV plus R 1 minus pi by 2. Monoatomic gas, 3R by 2. Two R by 3. So how much it is finally? 5R by 6. Very, very, very easy, no? It has become very, very simple, the problem. Oh. Yeah. Let whatever equation, let it come now. Finish or you can manage, no? So what you should do, you should bring it to the form of like this. Look at the power of V. That value substitute here. They give question like this. Student, what is the problem? The one which is very important formula, they don't remember. The one which is not important, they remember. They go to the exam, they don't want to remember. They don't want to put pressure on their brain. They don't want to memorize things. What they do, they go for the method what earlier I told you. They use this method. Okay, you'll get answer, but you are wasting so much of time, because the question is not asked something you should think in that way. You should think using formula is what that is being asked. So this is what happens for you in exam. A student, that's why the practice of numericals are very important. When you practice different numericals, no, that clarity will come. Oh, how to think, how much to think. That will come by practice. Huh? Don't expect that teachers should tell all these things. Then they're not possible. Okay, even work done. What is work done? If the temperature changes by delta T, put X equal to how much it is, 5/2. You'll get the work done. Molar capacity. Anything let him ask, no, you can manage here. So these are the formula, very important. So shall I put it another way? But when to use this formula? Only when, if they give some, like a temperature, pressure, temperature, pressure, volume, okay. If they give like this, there's no alternative. Huh? What you should do? You can bring it till here. After this, okay. Let me have water. Huh? Please look at this. I'll have water. Is that okay? Conditions? So you must think on different types of situations so that clarity will come for us rather than just depending blindly on one condition. Okay, let me introduce two. In a thermodynamic system, an ideal monoatomic gas undergo a process in which molar heat capacity C equal to alpha by T, where alpha is a constant. Find work done by the gas if temperature is raised by an amount delta T and equation for the process. Okay, now molar capacity can also vary with temperature, can vary with volume, can vary with pressure. Earlier I shown it was varying with volume, no? So here I'm bringing varying with the temperature. Getting? Okay, let's, what is the basic definition? Any process, what is C is equal to? 1 mole of gas will do it. We're discussing for 1 mole. In any process, what is C equal to dQ by dt? Further, C what? Alpha T. So this will be 0 to
C is alpha by T, sir.
alpha by T. Yeah? I'll make changes here. Okay, this will be alpha. So this will be dt by dt is equal to 1 by alpha. This is dq. I'll vary the temperature from T0 to eta T0. I'll write it. Let it, the change in temperature, let it be delta T or T1, T2, whatever that one. Let it be, let me write in terms of eta. There's a heat supplied. So this will be 1 by alpha log of eta T naught by T naught. So what is finally Q equal to? Alpha log eta. By some amount I'm varying it.
Sir, it won't be 1 by alpha, na sir. It will be alpha, na sir.
Oh, here's some changes. No, I think it raised by an amount delta T. Okay, I think this alpha eta I should define. Delta T again. Okay, we'll do one thing. If the temperature is raised by an amount eta, I'll write eta. This I think. Okay. Earlier temperature theta T naught, it has become eta times more. Okay, this is about the work done by the gas is asking. So this what heat supplied is there. So let's go for Q equal to delta U plus work done by gas. Q is what? Alpha log of eta. Delta U should be equal to R by gamma minus 1. Change in temperature will be eta minus 1 initial temperature theta naught. Let T naught be the work done by the gas. Just it's a formula so that a student can analyze that molar capacity can vary with the temperature also, can vary with volume also, any of the thing. So there's a work done by, by the gas. After this, what is asking? Equation for the process. How to bring equation for the process? Can you solve this? So the equation for process, I'll begin from here. dq by dt is equal to alpha by t. dq what you can write? du by dt is what? Cv. dw you can write pdv. P further R T by V dV by dt. Okay, this will be R T dV V dt equal to alpha T minus Cv. So dV by V is equal to alpha T minus Cv dt by RT. Cv what you can write R by gamma minus 1. Then we have to integrate. So this will become dV by V equal to alpha by R can you solve it? It's only integration one. What should be the limit? The limit has to come like this. Volume of gas, let it vary from V1 to V2, temperature T1 to T2. The difference of temperatures. So what happened? That should be equal to the eta times Stirling temperature is raised here. Similarly, what happened? You have to get expression for the volume also. Proceed like this. So will write like this. Huh? solve it. It's just mathematics. Let me cover one more idea is there. So molar capacity can be a function of temperature also. I'll write down the final answer. So how the equation for process will be P to power of solving P to power of V alpha e to power of minus alpha gamma minus 1 PV equal to, this is constant. Yeah. Now what is P? P, Olapen, you can replace the temperature, you can replace by using ideal gas equation. You use ideal gas equation. Because eliminate temperature. Okay, try this. It's a mathematics simple. I love it. Okay, let's go for one more very important one. This will be really the definitions. So if you look at the CP, CV, somebody was asking, no, it's like a symbol, what we write, NFR, T by 2. Yeah, let's suppose molar specific heat at constant volume ideal gas according to the law CV equal to A plus BT, where T is absolute temperature of gas. Calculate equation of adiabatic process. This will be very troublesome because CV, what we said, molar capacity of gas at constant volume. Even the CV can vary with the temperature. CV can vary with pressure. CV can vary with volume. So I don't think so. Just don't stick on to the basic definition. You might have studied in chemistry in that way, but come out of that. He's asking adiabatic process. The gas will undergo adiabatic process, and how pressure, volume, temperature are related, where the CV of a gas will vary with the temperature. CP, CV are not constant. Over a range, they will vary. They can vary with the temperature, pressure, volume. Over a range, we are assuming them to be constant. Specific heat will never be a fixed value. It can vary also. Over a range of parameters, we assume it to be constant. Okay, now it's saying it's adiabatic process. So in adiabatic process, what is dq? 0. And we know dw equal to minus du. Let me start with dw in any process, pdv. This will be minus cv dt. What is cv? A plus bt. So p equal to, this will be r. 1 mole I'm choosing so that it will be easy. cv is what you can write it as a plus bt, then dt. Okay, let me simplify this. This will be r t dv by v minus a dt bt dt. Keep it like this here. So dv by v okay, dv by v. So here r will be there. minus, let me keep R here only. So here this will be dt by dt plus b dt. Let me integrate this. R dv by v minus a dt by dt plus b dt. Limits will be the volumes v1, v2, t1, t2. This will become r log of v2 by v1 minus a log of t2 by t1 plus b t2 minus t1. Negative sign should go for this also, no? Let me simplify this. So this will become log of v1 by r, and this will be log of t2 by t1 by t2. Negative sign, let me adjust there. t1 by t2, this is a plus this will be, I have to bring log here, no? Log of e to power of minus b t2 minus t1. Okay, no harm. Log and exponential as it is, this is the equation. Okay, this will become v2 by v1 to the power of r log equal to log a plus log b. So this will become t1 by t2 eliminating log on both sides. So v2 by v1 r is equal to t1 by let me bring all the terms on one side. v2r t2a e to power of bt2 and this will be v1r t1a e to power of bt1. So generalized equation will be vr ta e to power of bt equal to constant. This is also an adiabatic process. This is something very, 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 very important. Adiabatic process means not only this one. There are like that infinite n number of adiabatic processes are there, which is very, very, very important for engineer. See, every time not possible for an engineer to maintain, to have relation PV to power of gamma. There are like that n types of adiabatic processes. N types, I'm not telling, I'm saying n types. It's an adiabatic process. Even this is also adiabatic process. So now we know this one, TV. This is also an adiabatic process. These are also adiabatic process. Adiabatic process means PV to power of gamma equal to constant. It's a must, need not. It's not a necessary condition. What is adiabatic process? No heat exchange. There is adiabatic process. Even adiabatic process, it can happen. So now these two are different here. Like that, what when even adiabatic process will get n types. Are you able to understand? I'm trying to stress some very important here. In books, what we discussed is this one only. Okay, these two are both are same process. What we think adiabatic process means P V to power of gamma. It's not a must. The pressure and volume should be related like this only. Need not. They'll be related like this also. Like that, what shall I say? There are n types of adiabatic process are there, not one. N types. Isobaric, it's so unique. I think your language, English language, should be very good here. Isobaric, isochoric, and isothermal are unique. Unique means okay, finish over. That's the condition. Adiabatic process, there are n types are there. This is one adiabatic process. This is another adiabatic process. I'll write another adiabatic process. What is adiabatic process? This is not a necessary condition. Necessary condition is this one. So this is the idea. This is the necessary condition. Able to understand? These are not necessary condition. This is a condition one. Just it's like this is a condition two. Like that, there are n conditions can come. So therefore, what is the necessary condition? This is dq equal to 0 is a necessary condition. Are you able to understand this? See, this is some very core ideas, that one. So therefore, in adiabatic process, PV to power of gamma equal to constant is a must, need not. It can the pressure, volume, temperature, they can vary some other way like this. Here what I brought, CV as a function of temperature. This CV as a function of volume, I'll give it. Try to work out here, the same thing. You have to practice that one. I'll give next question, try to work out this. Okay, this here varies according to the where V is. Okay, this is not needed, no? Where V is volume of gas. Calculate equation of adiabatic process. The same similar way, proceed it. So you will end up with equation of like this. The molar the equation for process will be it's also a process. Okay, can you work out here? But sir, like a specific heat of gas at constant volume, and again you are telling as a function of volume, or a range of volume or temperature, they're a constant, but in fact they are varying with this one. So don't stick on to that mere definition, come out of that. Okay, you have to work out. Again, what is the procedure? Adiabatic process. What is adiabatic process? So can you solve, or I have to solve? What do you say? Will you work out, or I have to show this also?
We will try.
No, you'll try. So what is the basic definition? dq equal to 0, dw equal to minus du. Then proceed here. Okay, let's take the next one. Find the equation of process. Find the equation for the process in which work done and you have to find out the equation for the process in which work done and change in intensity are related as dW equal to du. If dW equal to minus du, tell me what is the process? Adiabatic process. dW equal to du. Able to compare dW equal to minus du as it will be what like adiabatic. dW equal to du is telling, okay, whatever that we know Q equal to, okay, this is not needed, no? Okay, dW what you can write it as P dV and this will be CV dt or say N you write it. So NR T by V.
Sir, we have done this problem, sir.
dW equal du we are not done, no?
We have done, sir.
Done?
dq equal to 2 du. And this one is same.
That's what I see. I just wanted to tell it's not adiabatic process here. Okay, the same idea it will come. Okay, if I write dW equal to minus du, it will become adiabatic process. You can directly write equation PV to power of gamma. So now are you getting, sir, in adiabatic process, why PV to power of gamma? If you derive it, you'll end up with that equation. Are you able to analyze? In adiabatic process, why pressure volume are like this? From where this is brought from the discussion here. So if to make things clear, write it minus du, negative sign, CV what you write R by gamma minus 1, solve it, no? Finally, the pressure volume will be related like this. Getting the methodology? And it's not a must in adiabatic process, only like this, only need not. Only if dW equal to minus du will end up like this adiabatic process. Okay, already I think you said you done, no? Okay, just I'll do one thing. Two cases I'll give it so that you work out here. Huh? First case dW equal to du. dW equal to minus du. This is adiabatic process. This is a general thermic process. Is it okay? So try to solve. Please do learn. Huh? Comparison is very, very important for us here. Okay, finally, we are in a now better position. No, let them write any equation. Means if a general thermic process come, let it come. Okay, we can manage. Okay, till here, any doubt? If you have, you can clarify. Any doubts? If you have, what all we discussed. Anybody, any doubt if you have till now, just please do clarify. This is one set of the thing. Okay, no doubt. Okay, let's have small discussion. Okay, there's a chamber. It's a partition. I have a gas here. Why it is not going? Yeah. Okay, there's here gas. Yeah. Okay, there's a gas like this. So let me show few bubbles here. Huh? There's a vacuum. It's a partition. I'll remove that partition. So when I remove that partition, what will happen to the gas? Okay, what we do is we'll remove this partition. So what will happen to the gas? The gas, what happened? Definitely it will spread and it will occupy now the total volume of container. Earlier, half of the cylinder is what it is filling up. Will agree? So the same gas now what it will do? It will occupy the total volume of the cylinder. So what is the process the gas is undergoing here? The same amount of gas, n moles. What was earlier, n moles was there. Now also the n moles. Work done by gas zero. I'll say it's a free expansion. The gas will undergo free expansion. Okay, let me put all the comments. The first thing is the gas undergo free expansion. So because of this, what is work done by gas? Zero. Any heat is supplied? No heat is supplied. Any change in intensity? Zero. Is it isothermal process? Yes, it is. Is it adiabatic process? Yes, it is. So better don't call. So better say the gas will not undergo any process here. That's what in chemistry, I think you go in detail, enthalpy, entropy. Physics, we call free expansion. A good example of that, you take perfume bottle, open it, you open the lid, then what happened to gas? The one which was present in the perfume, which was, or better take petrol, the petrol which is present in the container now what will occupy now the total volume of the room. So what it is, it's a free expansion. In free expansion, work done by gas zero, delta U zero, Q equal to zero. Better say the gas will not undergo any process. Okay, sir, like what about temperature remains same? What about the volume from V by 2, it has become V. So earlier it was a vacuum here, no? There was no gas here. So it has expanded. So work done by gas. The reason for that, there is nobody is there to accept work done by the gas. Nobody is there. There's no agent to accept work done by the gas. That's why the gas will not do any work. So though gas expands, if there's no agent is there to accept the work done by the gas, then the work done by the gas will be zero. Then become free expansion. This idea. So tomorrow what happened, we'll come to the work done by the gas. We'll take examples. Now we know physics very well, force, everything, no? There what happened, we'll discuss very exclusively the work done by the gas. There's the first initial I started from here. So in the free expansion, the work done by gas zero, no heat exchange, and there's no change in intensity. So temperature of gas will remain T. So better say it will not undergo any process here. It's very important in some of the applications we will make free expansion because no expense of energy is needed. No? Okay, practice all different types of numericals. Tomorrow we'll come with the work done by gas. It's a physics application, purely physics application. Okay, so tomorrow we'll discuss the chamber problems. It's very popular, called as a chamber problems. Okay, meanwhile, now you practice problems based on general thermodynamic process and efficiency. I think you have two concepts with you now. General thermodynamic process and another is finding molar heat capacity and the efficiency of gas in different types of cycles. So I think now you are quite independent to pick up any problem. Don't pick up problem of where spring is there, where weight of the piston is there, avoid it. Rest all everything you work out. Where you see one PV graph or VT graph is ask efficiency, practice them. Okay, then, so today you work out many numericals. Tomorrow I'll focus on the chamber problems, like a spring, weight, piston accelerating, if friction is there, spring force is there, how we can manage those one. Okay, thank you all of you. Yeah.